TKE goes live in about an hour and 20 to an hour and 50 from now. And this is the pregame live show. I've been doing this for about a month, couple of months, who knows now. But generally, I've been jumping on for some morning coffee, talking a little bit, hanging out, and then we all go over and check out TKE when he goes live at 9:30-ish. 9:30-ish. How's everyone doing on a Saturday morning? Looks like everyone's still asleep, which is fine. I just got up myself. I was up late last night working on some projects. Finally got to bed, I don't know, 2-ish. And then woke up at 7:30 for no reason other than that's what my body does, just wake up. But I have a list. I have things to do. I'm going to be motivated. It actually is completely gorgeous outside today. So that's going to be difficult in the motivation factor. Yeah. How am I going to get going and doing some stuff when it's nice out and my buddies are going to start messaging me saying, hey, we're going to the park. Hey, we're doing this. Weekends can be difficult. Where's my plant? Oh, that's right. I watered it and then didn't bring it back in here. So we have a sad plant stand with nothing on it. And super hot coffee. And a very quiet morning. How's everyone doing today? Classic Saturday morning chill before TKE goes on. Been working on the shelves. They've been going well. I am going to start doing videos of projects. Oh my God. I took my main out of my pocket, but I do have this one in my pocket. I still have my secondary on me. This is the Mini Main Street from Concept. Boom. I believe this one is 154 cm Ultim crossbar lock. Really cool piece of Ultim that shows off the Omega springs right there. Fun little smaller knife. Great fifth pocket user. Get in there and just make some cuts. What's up, Gold Dot? What's up, Kaun? We definitely a little quiet this morning, which is fine. Just the three of us in here right now. Generally, maybe everyone's sleeping in today, which is quite all right. What was my carry yesterday? I had the Ultim going, so I was carrying that. What's up, Mike? This is the Ultim CJRB Hectare. S90V on that one. I like how the Ultim accents with the liners. So the liners are black, and then the blade, the S90V, is that silver. So you get that nice contrast. Hectare is a great bug out killer, though. This is a user. This is a working machine. Fantastic. What's up, Sounds? What is the longest? Ooh, almost caught my palm on that one there. I've never done that with that knife before. The longest blade. Okay, are you looking for a sword or are you looking for a knife? If you're looking for a knife, then that would be this right here. What's a 3.5 state? knife. Well, I mean, tough to carry, but this is a Bowie knife. So this is considered a knife. It's huge. What's up, Alyssa? Definitely am into the beasts. I'm into smaller knives as well, at all sizes. I like Bowie knives, though. Here's another larger Bowie knife with the crown stag on there. Man, it is dark over on this section. If I'm going to sit over here, boosh. Crown stag is a beast. So you look at this thing, and you're like, okay, that's huge, right? And then you get this one out. Ah, monster. Oh, most states have a 3.5 limit on a carry. I'm in Minnesota. Minnesota's pretty chill. There are a few laws, a few things, but most you can really collect and get most everything. I did cut my palm, full disclosure. That's the first time I've done that on the hectare. I must have been holding it. I have large hands, so it's, do I own any Microtechs? I do own one Microtech. And no, I'm not compensating for anything. If I was compensating by having large knives, then I wouldn't have this right here, easily accessible. I collect all sizes. Tiny, large, fun, weird, everything in between. If it has a blade on it, I'm into it. But there's something to be said for a Bowie knife that's just ridiculous, right? I mean, come on. That's out of control. Out of control. Working on my shelves slowly over the past few weeks, getting them built up. We got this one right here. Boom. And we got this one over here. Bam. Still needs some work, but getting there. My silly shelf. I added to, let me actually rotate this around for you. I added to my gas station shelf. Well, Goldock wanted to see my Microtech. I do not have a Jeepers Creepers dagger. Maybe I should get that one. Good to see you, Snail. Yeah, but if you had that huge Bowie knife sitting in your passenger seat, I mean, no state laws in Minnesota, only city laws, 4-inch. Well, I know there's something with autos and carrying. You can own autos, but I don't know if you're technically supposed to be able to carry them, or I don't know. It's kind of one of those things, you look it up in one place and it says one thing. I wish I had the Jeepers Creepers dagger. I should look into finding that. Dagger made out of bones. Yeah, switchblade laws are interesting because I've talked about it a lot in the past, and it just doesn't make sense. You know, okay, so here's an auto. This is attack knives, auto, Goliath. Boom, fires out fast, sure. Right? So I could take this out of my pocket. Take it out of the pocket, reach up, find the button, open it. And that's how fast it is. So it's like they want that outlawed because of how fast you can deploy it, right? Well, here's that MSI. So I take this out of my pocket, boom. No auto, but I use the finger hole or the thumb studs and you can just, boom, flick it out. You can open it just as fast. This is the MSI Microtech standard issue. Beast of a knife. Is that my heat or my heat? My heat shouldn't be kicking on. It's going to be nice out today. The MSI is an absolute hog. It's huge. I like it. It's a fun knife. I just wish the handle weighed more. it is light, and I think they, they meant the handle to be light. And there are brass titanium version, well, not versions, but aftermarket scales that you can buy that I am interested in, but I have not picked them up yet. And that kind of makes, that makes the weight of this thing, it's just not as fun. Sometimes you got to give it a little of that to pop her out. But if this thing was heavier, I would probably enjoy it more. So I did some work on the shelves last night. I added all of those across the back row to the gas station shelf. Lots of weird ones in that little stack, but they do fall under the category of the gas station. Got a couple that I had found from like, I don't even know how many years ago, but these are Tac Force, which Tac Force is a budget cheapo. The gas station knife generally has the auto assist like that, the tip down only carry, the silly kind of styling. Tac Force all the way. Got another Tac Force right here. Kind of a razor blade shape, kind of silly knife, but kind of fun at the same time. Same assisted opening. Ooh, this one's tip up. How about that? Every once in a while, I've got a couple of them that are tip up. We got the Albatross. Tell me that's not a silly one. All right. Hold on a second here. What? I'm trying to. My chat froze on me, huh? Or there's nobody in here, which could be the same thing. Anyway, Albatross is a fun little chunk. Boom. Got the switch comb. Switch comb was already on the shelf, but that is an actual 440 stainless comb. Got the classic stiletto. I mean, come on. What's up, Neil? How are you this morning? I added a few more of the weird ones to the gas station shelf. I don't know, someone might not necessarily call this a gas station knife, but maybe they will. It's inexpensive. It's got the cheapo Damascus. It's got a weird design to it. This is definitely the knife that if I was going to hand this, I would not want to hand this one to anyone without giving them some instruction. It's kind of one of those things, if you squeeze it and it starts to open, look at how the blade just instantly pops through. If you're holding that the wrong way, you will probably cut yourself. Got delivery confirmation this morning. You're getting another one today. Neil. That's fun. What's it gonna be? I believe this is another Tac Force that I got 15 or more years ago. I mean, that's something. It's wild that a toggle lock has no safety. Dude, welcome to the jungle. This thing is huge. Tack knives special, which means it's that much more high quality. Got this one here. There are a few I saw. There's an auto that exists that is very expensive. That's like this, where you push the button and then it's an auto open. So this is like a slip joint. So boom, half stop, boom, open. And then this swings closed into the handle before you grab on. And now you've got this longer kind of fixed blade with a shorter handle. That's a tall glass that don't mess with me. you get the peg sticker. So this is it's an interesting design. Slip joint half stop pops, the blade goes into that spot. But I have seen one where, like I said, you push the button and then it autos out like that, and then there's a spring inside of here, so you're out of the way when you auto it out. The spring inside of there autos this up into there. So you go from a closed knife like this and hit that button. It's like wow, slap, and then you're holding one of these. BM one. BM. What? What am I missing? And then the last one I added last night was this one here. Oh, bowel movement. I should have known. BM. Benchmade. So this one here is like a fixed blade. Fixed blade? Fixed blade. Except, and it's solid, it's stuck in there, right? But there's this little lever right here. You bring this around, push, and that is the release. So you release, and it pops up into a swing guard. Benchmade and BM is the same thing, says Lou. Truth. I did get that to balance up there, but it's hard to see. I need to probably put it in the front. It is a little precarious though. So this one is kind of fun. It is ridiculous. So you've got this here, and then you grab this and you bring it down, and then that, when you squeeze it like that, becomes the release. Then it has this swing guard that sits against the side. This is a ridiculous knife, hence the gas station shelf. Kind of fun though. When you look at it like this, it just looks like this crazy daggerish, long blades, short handled peg sticker. And pocket carry. Yeah, it's always exposed. They call it the forever exposed. Ew. So that's where that's at. So that shelf added an entire row. I did move a few things. This was the Civivi and CJRB. So top three Civivi, then CJRB over here. I added the Kubis on this side over here because they take up just this space here. They were on another shelf, but I wanted more space. Oh, my elbow. I'm getting old. I wanted more space on this shelf. Because I did add this entire front row right here is all my one-offs. So I have one Umoji, one Ruko, one Revo, one Bestech, one Olatans, one Dagger, one Honey Badger. Anybody got the Honey Badger? Where's the Gerber section? In the dumpster out back. I haven't made the Gerber section yet. They are still out in limbo. I have, if I guess off the top of my head, I have probably 1, 2, 3, 4, third. I probably have 5 or 6 Gerbers. So they're going to get added in here at some point in time. Of course, the classic Ontario Rat Model 1. The Opinel, not my style of knife, but definitely one for the collection, right? The Big Chief. Classic. Use the Gerbers to even out the shelves. Just fill in the gaps. Fill in the gaps. We have the Katuo Venter button lock, liner lock. So there's the button. Here's the liner. So you can do it either way. Kind of a fun, weird shape. Did your Big Chief come as dull as possible? It wasn't really that bad. I can't remember if I did a paper test on that unboxing or not. I don't remember. Yeah, not great. Not bad, but not great. I bet you if I just went in there and stropped it a little bit, it wouldn't be terrible. Not awesome, but not the worst. All right, we did have, I showed you the Microtech MSI. That's my only Microtech. I have my CMB Predator. This thing is a chunk. This handle has got some mass to it. It's a beast. I don't carry it too often. The Spyderco Dolica plastic kit. Working, functioning, non-sharp blade, but trainer if you want to learn about knife parts. It is a replica of the Dolica. Thank you, Lou. I wish I could read that language, but I can't. And since I can't, it doesn't really help the chat. So if you could do the English, I would be able to answer you, and I appreciate it. Boom. This one is a little tight. Let's go. Pow. This is the SRM. It's one of those companies that doesn't do models. They say this is the 9215S or whatever. Cool looking shape. Got the thumb disc on there. Crossbar lock. Needs to be broken in a little bit more. But it's a fun one. And then stuck in the corner over there, it's my only Benchmade. The tagged out. Every other live stream has auto translate. I heard that was something that they were working on, so maybe that will be coming soon. Boom. So added to the list, added to that shelf, bada boom. Got a nice little stack. Here's where we're at. So that was the list. I wrote one-offs 20. And then I flipped over. I have like number one one-offs 20. So then here's my number one one-offs list of those 20 knives. So I have the list, and those are accounted for by that little row right there. Then I found a few more that had already added, so I added those. So after adding those, and then upping my gas station shelf from 18 to 26, I now have, man, my throat is harsh to this morning. Sure. You can barely read that chicken scratch. That's for me. That's just for me, Lou. It's not like a typed up. Yeah, the crossbar on that real slender one, it just needs to break in more. So we are at 251 knives accounted for. All the knives on the roll, which are like my top favorites of the moment. All the knives on this shelf here, including the Bowie and the Sea Fox up there. And then all the knives on here, my old school, the BSA, that Buck, all these along here add up to 251. I'd like to have a Korean style knife, but we're at 251. I did a rough count out in the other room, and the unaccountables, okay. And I still have at least 100 more to go. So we have a We'll do a 360 of the studio. Ooh, I got rid of those bars from the ceiling and got these new camera mounts right here. I love them. Definitely cleans it up a little bit out of the way. It's too bright this morning. What's up, Just Francis? What's up, band today? I don't have any crossbows. I like crossbows. I haven't really done my full loadout for today yet. I still had my knife. This was my secondary carry from yesterday. The Concept Mini Main Street. My main carry yesterday was Altum. So I had the Mini Main Street, and then I had the Hectare, CJRB Hectare with S90V. So that was yesterday. So I do a change every day. I just did an unboxing last night. Generally, when I do an unboxing and get a new knife, first thing I do is I carry it the next day. What's up, Mr. Shark? So that is this one right here. This is a little bit brighter. This is the new one from Ramet. This is the Ramet Canyon, kind of a gentleman's knife. Man, coffee. Very sleek, clean. The blade completely disappears. Flush on the sides there. Flipper tab only. Boom. This one has a D2 and G10. Nice little pivot collar accent from Ramet there. Pocket clip cannot be swapped to the other side, but it's got a nice little drop shot. Really good detent, flicks out easy. So that'll be one of my carries for the day. Generally, lately, I've been doing a 3 loadout. We'll go with that. Like 3 knives. I'll carry a main, I'll carry a secondary, and then I'll carry like a smaller 5th pocket one, you know, like this little Nafslander 6 or something like that. Too cold in the study. Got a fire in this room. Where are you at? What's the temperature where you are right now? I'm in Minnesota. It's starting to warm up. Looks like a nice day today. Logan, custom PM3 lives in your pocket. Got it, and it has saved you a lot of money too. Haven't bought a knife in 6 months. Dude, Logan, that's great. To be able to pick up a knife and then just be like, man, this is my jam. This thing works. I use it. I'm a real collector / lover of knives, and so I'm always looking and I can't stop. We'll go with that. And so I'm like, to knock it down and just be like, well, this is my knife. That would be difficult. That's kind of why I have the burrito roll is kind of my top 10, my current favorites. But I get new ones on a regular basis. And so it's tough because I get a new knife and now I want to carry it and test it. You know, Ramet actually sent this out to me. They reached out to me, which is very cool. Said they like what's going on with the channel. Wanted to see if I wanted to check out their new knife. I already have 2 two Ramets in the collection. So this is my 3rd. I like the other 2 as well. I got some Rex 121, so I never have to sharpen it again. Boom. I dig it. This one isn't like a normal, this would not be a daily type carry knife for me. It doesn't have the fidget factor that I like. It's a flipper tab only. So that's basically it. It's a no-nonsense user. This is a great little gentleman's carry. I prefer something, you know, where I can flick it out. I can open it with that. I can do the thumb. I can just do different things. And this doesn't quite itch that itch. Had a beautiful white marble handle chrome Milano stiletto knife. That sounds nice. You need a Viper handy. What, Lou? Viper? Protected by Viper. Stand back. So I will carry this today. I'm going to carry 2 other knives minimum. I carried 3 other knives yesterday because I carried the mini. I'm gonna do a laser mark on that. Looking for some inspiration. I thought it was sounded like it says fixie. Lou, if you say fixie, you don't have to asterisk fixed blade. Protected by Viper. Right, Tom? Might get into some of Tom's knives today. I want to film at least 5 to 10 videos today. The Hectare is nice. Okay, so Viper. Knife Center. Which one did you say, Lou? I was confused, but it was like because I was trying to remember I'd heard Viper before. It's called the Handy. Viper Tommaso, Viper Base. They all say that, or they all are the same. Is that the only one they have in stock? They only have one model on that particular search. Come on. Why you gotta do that to me? The Viper Handy. There it is. That's actually a nice looking knife. $179. There it is. What's up, Gabe? You indeed did not miss the fun. We're just hanging out. Got another half hour or so before TKE starts up. Standard Saturday morning hangout. The old Handy fixed blade. I'm not really a fan of the name. It's handy. Dumb. MagnaCut. That's cool. Who uses MagnaCut? I don't have a lot of MagnaCut. I haven't really used it. How do I get out of this? Oh my god. What do we think about the MagnaCut though? Don't get the wood handle if you want Kydex. The wood one comes with leather sheaths. Why don't you want the wood with Kydex, Lou? Teach us. Very careful. What's the first knife I want to get at Blade Show? It depends on if it's going to be available or not. The ones I'm most excited about right now, there are 2 that I am excited about right now. One of them is 1931 Leatherworks new knife. I don't know if they'll have it or not yet. Here it is. That is the Concept Orlock made by 1931 Leatherworks. Here's a little moving action of it. So it's his design, concept, making it. They had a prototype in Atlanta. I mean, in Texas, my bad. And I'm hoping they're going to have them in Atlanta. If they do, I'm going to pick one up. Yeah, the poon on that is sick. For sure. So that's one of them. The other one is from our bud Dylan Mallory. This is his new design, the Keras, which is Greek for horn. I also handled this one when I was at Blade Show, Texas. Very cool. Excited for it. Are we actually watching Kenman? I'm not watching myself right now. Oh! I gotta blow my nose though. We're back. And we are back. You can get the cheaper than $179. Which one? The Viper, the little Vipers. I can't talk this morning. One of them Vipers. 135 to 150 is a good price, says Lou. 179 at Knife Center. So Knife Center's got it up a little bit high. I pre-ordered the other Dylan Mallory knife. I like that one as well, but I didn't like it as much as this one here. And I think they're all kind of pushing around that $160 to $200 price, I believe. I can't buy every single knife in that price range. But I did handle that one, and I just love the shape of it and the feel. So I'm going for that for sure. What else am I looking for? Who's going to be in Atlanta with me, and what are you looking for? Concept has some great stuff. They have a few other knives that I'm interested in. I'm going to go see Donnie over at Blessed Knives, but when I was talking to him on the live the other day, I think he said he's only going to have like 6 to 8 knives available. He makes some really cool stuff. And I'm guessing they're all already accounted for, or like already have been, like already have people that are going to be picking them up, since he's only got so many he can make because he's custom making these really cool knives. Nick wants to buy the knife from Donnie's pocket. That sounds like a good idea. Addicted to Blades is in here. I missed. What's up? Let's get a better look at that shirt. Here, let me help you out. Get closer. How's that? Almost looks like boobs. But yeah, Act 1. They meet. What's this? What's this? That is my this is my league t-shirt for this year. For those of you who know, I run the weekly league Wednesday nights, disc golf. Every year we have a different theme. This year's theme is video games. So hence the Mrs. Pac-Man Classic with the disc golf cone in the middle. Last year was horror movies. We've done TV shows, different themes, different movies, stuff like that. The Avengers, Rick and Morty back in the day, Star Wars, Game of Thrones, just all the whatever's kind of classic. This is my 11th year running the league, so 11 years of us going through and coming up with fun little themes and stuff. Nick's lady says I'm a good looking man. I look like Look like I just woke up probably. I need to shave. I look tired. I kind of am. Solve the cube. We did that a little bit last night. Lou. Just picked up the Jack Wolf Bionic Jack. First experience with Jack Wolf. Love it. I have one Jack Wolf. Lucky for me, Justin got me on a pass around. And so I was able to start handling more of them. They are expensive. They're quality knives. This is the Jack Wolf Primo Jack. Got to keep this one. I'm using a filter, Nick. If I was using a filter, and why do I look like shit? I'm using the 50-year-old scrubby guy filter. I appreciate it, Nick. I try to take care of myself a little bit. Feel like I'm a mess this morning. But that's not why we're here. We're here to talk about knives and hang out, maybe make fun of TKE for a little bit, see how Lady's going to be. Tom's Emersons are way more dangerous than autos, right? You can have an Emerson wave instant out when you open it out of the pocket. That's faster than an auto, but you can't have an auto. They're weird laws. Weird laws. Although I feel like some of those things have been created because of the laws. You know, like, oh, well, we can't have autos, we can't have that, and that's how, like, the Emerson wave maybe got invented. Stuff like that. People coming up with, ooh. I've seen you look rougher, KDK. All right, all right. Emerson Elvia. Let's look it up. Emerson Elvia. I bet Tom knows what it is. Enter. Oh, that's that backwards one. It's that backwards one. The Elvia. Because they literally make it look like, oh, I hate that zoom. Why do you got to zoom like that? Just make it a big full screen. Oh, there's a trainer. Why do you need a trainer? What do we need a trainer for? I mean, I guess. Although the trainer doesn't have the wave on it. Huh. People think the stop pin is broken, but it's not. It's so weird because it does. It looks like the handle is facing, and then the sharp side is this side up top is what they're making it look like, and then they reversed it. So then the sharp side is on the bottom, and it folds down and in rather than up and over. Like let's just take this design and make everything backwards. But a trainer, I mean, I can see a trainer for like a butterfly knife, or like something, you know, that has a weird mechanism. This is just a folder. I mean, I guess it's $160 for this trainer. Oh, no, wait a minute. Add the trainer. Oh, no. It's $159 for the trainer. Oh, it's $300 for the knife. Oh, like they buy this as a fighting knife. And so then now you have this, so then you can open it and practice your moves. Take someone out with a trainer. There's a Yojimbo 2 trainer as well. Huh. You know, I respect. I accept. I like knives. Some people like, you know, getting into martial arts, you know, taking a class, learning things like that. It's not, you know, who knows what skills you're going to need in your life. You know, if there were ever that crazy zombie apocalypse. But for now, I feel there isn't too much of a need for me to brush up on my skills for fighting with a knife. I'd much rather not. Cool skills, but I don't want to get cut by somebody. Or although that's the trick. See, they don't cut you, you cut. To each his own, right? Exactly, Nick. Everybody likes different shit. I like all these knives. Some people will be like, dude, why do you? They have a shelf of Beanie Babies behind them, you know? And that's great. That's great. Human nature is interesting. We live on this planet. We're born, we live, we do stuff, we die. It's like, what interests you? Real knife fighting is not like the movies make. Probably not. Probably not. You know, it's like you picture it as like Cobra Kai. I mean, Cobra Kai is a completely out of control, bonkers, crazy show. For some reason, it's pretty good though. I don't know if anyone's seen it. I'm older, so I grew up watching the Karate Kid, so it's like sometimes they have some nostalgia in there, but it's just a silly show. But every week there's fights, you know, every week, and they're fighting and throwing and doing stuff. And you're like, man, these people would have way more broken bones. And TMNT, dude, Shredder. Mercy is for the weak. Sweep the leg. Put him in a body bag. Yeah. I tell you. What time is it? 9:06. 19 lovely people in here hanging out on a Saturday morning. Not much going on. What are we getting into? Anybody doing something cool today? Tell me about it. May the 4th be with. That's tomorrow, huh? May the 4th. I am a Star Wars. It's a weird world we live in. I am a Star Wars fan through and through. I am watching Andor. Just came out. It's like half the series is out now. Not bad. Not bad. Not great. Not bad. Definitely better than a lot of the other stuff. Definitely better than a lot of the other stuff. Those last 3 movies they did quite a while ago, really, I saw them all once in the theater. Pretty disappointing. I tried to watch number 7 or 8 again once, and I just couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Flytanium just emailed you about a 35 Ti slip joint. What did they email you about, Neil? Did they say, Neil, you're super cool, we want you to have this? Or what? What's that all about? Accountant 2? Is that new? Hello, Maria. I only can do English. I would love to speak with you though, if you can translate it over. How are you this morning? Need more coffee. 7 a.m. here, another day off. Back to the grind tomorrow. What's up, B Shady? Yeah, I know. I'm a little slow this morning myself. I didn't see the new anything from Squid Industries either. We can go look at that. So Squid Industries and Flytanium. Okay. All right, I just made myself some notes. Slow on the off days is good for sure, B Shady. For sure. All right. I'm going to set you right here for a second while I search. Give me a moment here. Okay. Flytanium. TI slip joint. What am I missing here? What am I missing? Flytanium. So, Neil, what are we talking about? What's the name of the knife, or what's the name of the slip joint? So we'll look up Nix real quick. Squid Industries Surf. We'll wait for Neil to get back to us on that Flytanium. I hate this. Why do searches just get like this? So where do I find the surf from Squid Industries if I can't find it at Squid Industries? That just bugs me. It seems like that's been happening a lot lately where I've been looking up a knife. And if I look up the knife, I can't find it on any of that company's websites, but I can still find it. You know, it's like you would think if you got something coming soon and I can find it on YouTube, there would be like a coming soon on Squid Industries page. Oh, this is their new. I saw this at in Texas. It's their new locking or folding button lock. This is the Surf Prototype 3. A lot of people are using Instagram now. Yeah, but it's just crazy how we were doing some searches and I couldn't find it. Couldn't find it. Looked on Instagram, looked on YouTube, looked on their website, couldn't find it. And then went on someone else's website, like on mine, and like, oh, you know, it wasn't on mine, but it was like on someone else's that it was like, oh, well, here's the new, like I went to BEDC and Brian had videos of it, yet it's not on their website, it's not on their YouTube, it's not on their Instagram, and there's no search for it that you can find it other than BEDC's video or whatever. You know, it's like they know it's coming, and I think that's happened to like 3 or 4 models in the last like week or two. We're right in that limbo zone where they exist, but they haven't been shown off very much yet. Interest. So yeah, the Squid Industries one is the new folder. That is cool. What was the Flytanium thing we were talking about though, Neil? Have you tried cursing the gods? Lander 6 size, but titanium and D2. Ooh. Minim. So if I type minim, there it is. Oh, look at this. Oh, I look terrible. My eyes are all groggy. The Minim keychain folder Flytanium. The minnow may be tiny, but it has big-time features. Sandwiched between the grade 5 titanium scales is a 1.5-inch blade, perfect for your daily slicing needs. At just a hair over 2.5 inches, the scale gives you just enough grip. Plus, the bonus length of the lanyard makes the minnow fit fully in your hand. Get one in black DLC. Oh, ooh, DLC coated. Ha! I might have to buy this. Grade 5 titanium, D2, slip joint, leather lanyard, titanium split ring. Wow. Anybody have one of these? Why do I like this? I'm not as big a fan of a DLC coated blade as I am. Well, but it's DLC. Never mind. Or wait. Is it DLC coating on the blade and the handle or just the handle? Because if they DLC coat that whole thing, that's wild, right? Right? What am I missing in the chat here? Nick loves the lava lamp. Dude, I got it for Christmas. Or not Christmas. Yeah, it was. It was a Secret Santa. For some reason I was thinking birthday. But yeah, it was Christmas and I was like, dude, I've never had a lava lamp. And it's just, it works for like this. Like, it's perfect. It's actually, I just turned it on, so it hasn't fully warmed up yet. So it's kind of got that weird blob thing going. But that's an excellent, I'm super happy about it. It fits me pretty well. Just that old school 60s, 70s. DLC won't wear off in a day. Dude, DLC. They can be very fingerprint magnets, for sure. You have a purple and blue one currently. A purple and blue one what? Oh, lava lamp. They're fun. They do get pretty hot. PM2 is your most used blade. Dude, Warren DLC. I bet it takes quite a while to really start wearing into it because, the hardness is so high that you can't really scratch it with a normal metal scratching. A distressed DLC, that sounds rad. I like it. I do want to do that, not with the DLC, but I was looking into that with a few of my black blades where I wanted to do a custom where I try to distress them. What was there? I think I have one. This one kind of fits that. So this is the hinderer. The Kershaw assisted opening, a hinderer design. Cheap knife, but see how it's got that kind of acid wash and then like along the seams. This lighting. Give me a second here. Let's try to do this. You can see along the seams, it's like it was sanded a little bit. And so along the edges and stuff, you lose some of that black. It's kind of weathered in. I kind of want to try that out on a couple less expensive knives and kind of weather it in and see how that aged kind of look. Like stone wash, black wash it. Exactly. But then at the same time, get in there with the sandpaper and really like hit the high spots. You know what I mean? I feel like, isn't it weird? It looks like I got this like dark patch of hair right there. Like I have like a circle. Lighting. I do have a patchy beard. Got a little kind of a baldy spot right there too. Whatever. I've never noticed this though ever in my life. It's the lighting for today. Although the grays don't stick out as much. Birthday's coming up, everyone. Want to get me something? you want to get me something, just like and subscribe. And do what I've been trying to tell everyone to do is every day I do a daily pocket check. It's a short. So it's like I'm on like pocket check number 620 or 630 or something like that. 630 straight days where I go over there, I take out my knife, I show it, I turn it, I put it away. It's like daily pocket checks. I'm asking if people want to help out the channel. All you have to do is find my daily pocket check, go to it, give it a like, and then leave a comment letting me know what your daily pocket check is. At the end of each one, I say, what are you carrying today? And I feel that I don't ask too much from everyone. But if I were to say, hey, if you want to help out the channel, it's totally free. All you got to do is whenever once a day, you can go to my shorts, find my daily pocket check, give that thing a like, and then comment what it is you're carrying that day. We get some dialogue going. You get to learn what other people are talking about, what other people are carrying. Maybe find yourself a new knife through it. And at the same time, it'll maybe help boost the channel a little bit. I don't feel like I ask for too much. If you are interested in kind of helping out, that's a free way to help out. Tongue Bandit shirt, I should just order one. Just send it to Lou. Nobody's staring at your hair patches. Neither am I, but it's morning and here we are and I'm tired and nobody. Look at Lou right there. KDK's last pocket check. What a guy. What a guy. So, yeah, it's Saturday. Lots of filming, I'm going to do some shipwrecks today. I'm going to try to do a die today. I'm going to film at least 4 or 5 unboxing videos. I want to get ahead. I have gotten myself kind of behind. I work on the channel all the time. I have another full-time job that I'm doing, so that plus my running the league is another part-time job. I keep myself pretty busy, which I like to do. I don't like having nothing to do. But it kind of got me. There was one time where I had like 9 or 10 videos ready to go. So like I had them all ready to post. And so I didn't really have to do anything for a couple days and I could still continue to post seamlessly. But yesterday I didn't have my video to post yesterday until I got home. I filmed it and then I posted it. And so like right now I haven't posted anything for today. When I get done here, I have to film a video before I can post it. So it's kind of one of those things. It's quite the list. It's quite the list. What's up, Fred? Good morning to you. How are you on this fine weekend? What's the good word? 9:23. Any bets? Place your bets. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got The Night's Edge live from the castle. Episode 1. Live from the castle. Episode 1, TKE. You were live from the castle last week, bro. That was episode 1. Anybody else seeing this? Anybody else seeing this? Live from the castle, episode 1 today. What? Not really sure what that's all about. Yeah, Fred, we're all going to go over there soon. Well, I'll go over there and I'll send everyone else over there. Remember, TK will have to reboot everything at 10:29. There is a link. I just posted a link. That is to TKE's live. He usually goes live at about 9:40-ish. but it does say episode 1 live from the castle. He used to be from the garage, and he recently moved, kind of like I did, into another location in his house so he doesn't get as hot out in the garage. But he did that last week, so that was week 1 in the new location, and now he's trying to say this is episode 1. Clickbaity. Working and lurking. Today's your oldest daughter's birthday. She's 10. Awesome. My nephew's, I don't have any kids myself, but my sister does. And one of my nephew's birthday was yesterday. That is some cool looking artwork, mister, for sure. For sure. I'm going to go ahead and what time? 9:47. Did it. I had to throw a little chat in the TKE chat. Now you're getting a close-up of the patches. Good on you, bud. Hour and 6 minutes. We got like a couple sips left, and it's gross. It's gross. I do want to set up. I got to figure out. I'm having issues trying to figure it out. I have issues. But I want to do, during the lives, I want to be able to film more content. Like, so while I go live and be like, all right, today on the live, we're going to work on a shipwreck project. But I also want to be able to film the stuff for the shipwreck project. So now that I'm in this other room, I'm working on kind of that setup so that I'm able to do a live and then also, tepid. Delicious. I can switch over to the slightly colder. Now, see, that's still holding some cold temperature. Make some fresh Java and do your caffeine right. Yeah, well, I'll make a second cup. Usually make a second cup by now or shortly after I drink the first cup. Oh, Lord have mercy. So no bets on when he's going to go live. It's 9:27. He could theoretically go live in 3 minutes. Theoretically. You have any video game players in the chat? You guys like my shirt? These guys see the news about 9:32 my time. Okay, so 5 minutes is what you're saying. Lou says a quarter till. What's up, Ron? I was pretty excited. Neil's pushing hard. 9:56. You hear that, TKE? Neil thinks you aren't starting for 30 minutes. My plans were this fall, a new game's supposed to come out, and I was going to get myself the new PlayStation so that I could get the Grand Theft Auto 6 when it comes out. But if you have your hand on the Game Pulse, Rockstar got online yesterday and basically said, oh, no GTA 6 this fall, is now not going to be coming out until next May. So for those that are the GTA lovers out there, who's out there, we are now going to have to wait a full year, basically, before I think they said May 24th of next year. So now we're going to be waiting. I see memes. Iced for a cool dozen years. Yeah, it has been practically 12 years, hasn't it? When did GTA 5 come out? And the first trailer for 6 came out, was it like 3 years ago? I think it was 2022. or something. Neil's favorite is Halo. Yeah. Well, that's the problem is they were talking about it. I was watching something yesterday and they're talking about like, it's like, okay, we're working on it, but we have to fix this and this. And this is going to take 5 months. But if we want to fix this, and this, it's going to take a year. And so when they put it off and they say, oh, we're going 6 months, what happens is during those 6 months, other things evolve. And then they're like, oh, well, now we want to do this and this. But then that actually equals what they were going to do that said that they were going to put them back a year. And so putting it back 6 months versus putting it back a year, sometimes you're better off putting it back further and going for the gold rather than saying, oh, I'm going to put it back 6 months, we're going to fix this and this. But in 6 months, you're going to get this many more things that have evolved and changed that you want to now fix. So you might as well just have done the 1 year extension. Interesting stuff. It's tough to keep up, especially if it takes you 10 years to make a game. How do you keep it from being out of date the second it comes out? And they don't want to have, like they had with what was the name of that one game? The cybernetic one. My brain shut off. But it like came out and had all these issues and glitches, and it's like if people wait forever, they want to jump on and play, and then there's issues, and then they got to wait 6 more months for the issues to get fixed. It's like, it's a mess. Cyberpunk. I was excited for that. We were all excited for that. And then it came out and I hadn't got it yet. My buddy got it. And he was like, man, this thing is a mess. And the reality is he had a better system. Like his is like, dude, this thing crashes and it sucks. And it's like, wow, if your PC does that, then mine is not going to be able to handle it at all. And it just had some issues. So I didn't even really try it. Yeah. Here, let me give you, I have a link right here. Make it really, we're talking full ease, full ease. I could just tell you it is KDK in 4K, but I could go like this. Boom. Join me on Instagram. There you go. Link in the description. KDK in 4K. You click on that, it'll bring you right to it. Best system to learn to sharpen. What's up, Paul? How you doing? Best system to learn to sharpen. That's a good question because it depends on what you're going to do. I mean, learning to sharpen also depends on the thing that you use, like maybe the easiest to learn might be like a guided rail system, like a TS Prof or something, because you basically lock the blade into a position and then you have guided rails that hold the angle for you. But it's a bigger system. It's a little bit more of a setup. I've got TKE live. He's not live. It's a picture of a fence. There's the music. TKE is not live, Lou. I mean, he's live, but he's not speaking. Oop, there's his table. Oh my God, 9:33 is going to do it. KDK raid time. How about that? So there you go, kids. KDK is starting. I mean, KDK, that's me. TKE is starting. There is that link. I will post it one more time. If you missed it, then you don't have to go back. Paste. Enter. There you go. There is the link. We're all going to head over there, hang out, mess around with TKE for a little while. I'm going to start filming some stuff. So anyway, on a rail, you got to learn how to do that. If you use a stone, you got to learn how to do that. So it's like anything that you pick, there is going to be a learning curve. The rails are probably the easiest. Holding an edge or holding an angle for doing a stone might be a little bit harder. But anything you get, you're going to have to learn how to do it on that. So whichever one works best for you in your price range. Thank you all for hanging out. We'll see you all soon. Go over to TKE's live. Say Kenman sent you if you want or not. Stay sharp. Have a good weekend, y'all.